We got lanterns, guys. Look at this. We got a lot of lanterns happening. I think it's probably getting close to festival time. Probably. Don't know exactly when that's going to be, but hey, maybe we'll win it. I don't know. Welcome back. Tavern Keeper, probably the last video. I really don't know. I just want to finish the scenario, and it just keeps going. So we're gonna keep going until it's done. It looks like I can't click on any of them, unfortunately. There's some morsels sitting out here. Mutton just sitting out here. Nobody has gotten it, even though there's space in the shelf. Yikes. Hey, can you not trash the item? Is that the only thing we can do with this is trash it? Oh, okay. The only thing we can do with this is trash it. I guess it's just way too bad, which is weird. I've got 3 of the soup pots running. We got morsel soup there and 2 of them on stew. So we used quite a few of the carrots, but we are getting low on alcoholic beverages for people, which is not something you want to be low on.
Keep an eye on our gold.
When you are a tavern. Not something you want to be low on. So we have, that's why I got 3 taps though. So when we do run out of something, it's right there. Now, I can't buy anything from this guy because I didn't have any money again, but we can go up to the world map and get that going too. Just in case you're curious, between videos, I did go ahead and pay off the loan. So we are out of debt with 33, not in debt with 33. That said, this is a lower interest rate than we had before, and I'm just going to pop that and do it. So let's go back to the map. Probably should have just done it while he was sitting there, right? Let's go ahead and do this instead. We're going to grab a couple of these. We'll grab like 6 of these. They last a lot longer, so we'll grab like 7 of these, I think. A couple of Druid's Foots here too. And if we go ahead and order them quick, we can get all of them in storage right now. All of them in stock right now. So let's just go ahead and do that. We'll have a special delivery here in a second, and then we'll have a whole bunch of alcohol ready to rock and roll. In the meantime, let's go ahead and make sure we have entertainers today. Tends to help everybody's mood. We'll get the fiddler back in here, Mr. Dieter. There you go. And let's get Nimra after that. There's some really good entertainment near the end of the day, yeah? And then we'll tell this group that they can come, unless I already did. Looks like I already did. Confirmed, yep. Okay, cool. You're going to notice a few extra decorative things are here as well. I got this rug put in. These are all things that have been given to me with like the presents and stuff. So we got this. I added this little fishing tackle stand. It makes all this area more attractive. I got this like hollowed log shelf, which I probably should put somewhere else that actually helps me. The attractiveness in the nearby area. There we go. And I think that was pretty much it as far as the things I've placed. This is only 11 gold, so we can probably place this down over here too. Just add a bit more attractiveness to. I'll just go like this. Yeah, another thing there. And I don't see anything else that's free for me, so I'm kind of just letting it go. There we go. We got some extra stock, all going towards the back of the. Oops, all going towards the back. Great. So we're gonna have you be the quick blossom. There we go. So at least we have that in stock all the time. There we go. Trying to get it to not be green on me. Look at all those barrels now. Now we're storing a whole bunch back there. We're ready to rock. They gave us a gift. Okay. A Roosterfield banner. Likely from a town named Roosterfield. So where does that Roosterfield banner fit in here? That's the feast. I did the fairy door as well. That was free to place. I put it right down here. It's this tiny little door right here. So yeah. But I don't see the one that I just got. Yeah, we'll just go like this. Rooster. Decorative. There it is. Roosterfield banner. And we'll put the banner, let's put it over here. Or maybe right above the basket, maybe. That could be interesting. Sure. We'll just do that. Just the attractiveness decoration ratings here. That's very high up there. Over there by that fairy door. Yep. Good decorations here with the little fountain and stuff right over there. We don't really need a lot of really fancy decorations over on this side, I don't think. So it's okay. I'm also noticing like we're doing a lot better job right now of keeping the infestations and stuff down. There is a little bit going on, right? Well, at least there was. It's cleaned up now. Yep. Ugh. So having this many people certainly helping. And Baldemar has a book.
Hey, boss. Sorry to intrude. Have you heard there are a couple birthdays approaching among the staff? I thought we could surprise them with a joint birthday treat. And maybe a few coins as a gift?
Sure.
The staffer holds out a battered wool hat with a handful of coins jingling in the bottom. Been a pretty good response to the idea. Even had a few patrons toss in a tip. Maybe you'd like to pitch in as well? I could get an honest-to-goodness cake, like from a bakery and everything.
Yeah, sure. Happy to pitch in.
Thanks, boss. You know, it's these little things that show you care about your staff. It really is a pleasure to work for you.
Take care of them, they'll take care of you.
Drops into the hat with a pleasing clinking of coin on coin. The staffer stuffs the droopy hat back on and scurries away grinning.
There you go. Cool. All right, then. Now, I have to wonder if it's really that or if he's just robbing me, right? I have to wonder if he's robbing me. Let's take a look at him. He has not very good at wandering aimlessly. The least favorite hobby is matchmaking. Excels at giving out free drinks. Fleet of foot, quick of mind, cavernous of stomach. Sacked for murdering their other boss. Like, I feel like maybe that's the thing. Maybe the last boss wasn't so giving. I wonder if we're actually going to have a birthday party here. Let's see. Happiness. Generous boss. Okay, so actually it affects the whole staff. So he wasn't lying. I wasn't robbed. Okay, I thought maybe he had robbed me. But generous boss is happening here, so everybody's very happy now. Okay, good. Is there anything else we should be looking at here? Brown bread, breakfast rolls, trail rations. Brown bread, breakfast rolls, trail rations. So brown bread, breakfast rolls. Let's go like this. And I think the trail rations can go put on hold for a second. Don't really care about those at the moment, but I do have to watch my budget again because it is going to be a thing. 288 in 4.5 hours. I would like to get another one of these shelves, but we do have 6 places available, so I think we'll be all right. We're not going to be all right on the budget, though, unless there's people still here. There are a couple of customers still here. And let's also go ahead and get you new drinks in there, too. Yeah, we are going to be in debt here just a little bit, unfortunately. Not quite able to cover our bills. So there's 19. And... oh, now it's 0. Nice. Just enough. That's really helpful. And then there's all those things. All those things need to be brought in. Let's check people's schedules really quick, because when they get delivered like that, there's nobody here except for a couple of janitors, right? We got this guy serving as a, putting as a server. Why don't we get, let's say Baltimore. I'm going to have you operate as a dog's body around this time, I think. And then we'll just give you a break in the middle of the day. Let's say here. Like this. So it's a little bit of a weird schedule, but it gets you to work as a dog's body now. And I'm hoping that means when we get deliveries around this time of day, you'll be available to just pull these things in. But you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're sleeping. Elijah's sleep. Everybody's... yeah, Baltimore is already sleeping here through his new... he wasn't aware of the new hours. Yeah, he's asleep. Now, we do have some dogs' bodies right during this time, but it's just taking a long time. I don't want to just sit out all night is what I was trying to avoid, but it's all right. His new shift. I switched his hours after the day. It's fine. He'll do it tomorrow. Abracadang. That's a good deal. Magic items are hard to come by. If you had the opportunity, would you pass up a deal of a lifetime? You may find yourself answering that very question. The wizard Bothary is reportedly roaming the land, hawking off magical items to those he meets. Some of his customers report magical catastrophe striking in his wake. Others simply complain of being ripped off. Several transported to strange realms, or in one case, turned into a tree. Could not be reached for comment. Okay, so if we see this magician come to our tavern, right? If he comes here, then we need to be ready to turn him away, because he's, as far as that newspaper article goes anyway, he is clearly a whole big bundle of catastrophe waiting to happen. So, all right, these guys are going to show up. They want the bulletin
Keep an
board.
eye on our gold.
I know. They want the bulletin board. They want entertainment, probably. Maybe. No. Just the bulletin board and drinks, which we have that, so we're all right. But I want to get entertainment in here too. Just in a second here. We got 3 hours until we're absolutely bankrupt. Should be able to collect money before that. 2, 1, and it's only 6 gold. There we go. We're out. Okay. So food window is maxed out. Wow. Well, you know, I don't really want to build more food windows. I'd rather just people go in here and actually cook. But I did switch people's hours. We do have some people who work on night shift and stuff, so maybe having them take a break during that time wasn't the best call. Yeah, we got, you're all right. Let's get entertainment tonight. I got 118. Let's see, who can we get to, same guy, right? Just the fiddler. How about old Cranford? Come on in as soon as possible, please. Entertain my people, please. I'm okay with a 2-star. Get that guy on stage and everybody who's in this place. It's actually bouncing now, isn't there? You got everybody in here. They're loving it. I could just sit back and watch it and listen to it. I'm not liking this. There's too much impatience going on here. I don't know if the music is helping that. It kind of feels like it might be. But I feel like we need more servers, right? More dedicated servers. Why don't we try this? And I thought having everyone as a generalist was, you know, generally a good thing. But why don't we try this? We're going to put you on dedicated server duty right here. Okay, so you're going to be a server. Baltimore, I think at this point here, you can be a server too, just to make sure there's people out there all the time. Gage is already a server here, but we're going to put you on a server early. Dedicated server jobs here. We can't have everybody on server, right? You got to have some other people that aren't, and these guys are awesome at it. So, you know what? Now that I see how awesome those guys are at it, I think I'm going to switch. You don't like being chef. You know what? I'll just do this. Okay, and everyone's still at 14 hours. Yes. Some of you guys are at 12 hours. We can change that too. Let's go generalist here. Like that. And it's just 14. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, everything's 14. But more servers, dedicated servers, means we're going to be able to hopefully get these guys a little bit quicker. All right, late in the night, and Marathon has a storybook. That's interesting. Let's check it out and see what's up.
One of your staffers bursts into your office in a panic, wild-eyed and rumpled. It looks as if she's only recently woken up. I've had a terrible vision, nay, a prophecy. Hear this. If you don't give me a raise, me personally, and let me change the name of the tavern as I see fit, a terrible disaster will unfold.
What?
She pauses, out of breath, and examines your expression. Now that I say it out loud, I realize it sounds like I'm making this up to get what I want, but I'm not, I promise.
Okay, you know what? I'm only going to do it because I want to see what they name it.
Really? Oh, thank the spirits. I thought for sure you wouldn't buy that. She chuckles to herself, then runs her hands through her hair in an effort to smooth the bedhead. By the way, the vision said the new tavern name has to be after my childhood pet. Not sure why. Very specific vision. I haven't thought of little Boggle for ages. Well, I'll go update the sign.
What is your childhood pet's name? It's Boogerman Boggle. Yep. Boogerman Boggle. That's our name now. I mean, it was Bilbo. It is just sticking with the bees. I'm all right with it. We are now Boogerman Boggle. Yeah. I'm going to put that in the title, and you're going to have absolutely no idea what it means until right now.
Oh, dear. The coffers are empty.
All will be explained eventually for those who decide to watch a little bit further into the video, I guess. Yeah. We have another event happening later on, too. There's another question mark here. So I feel like these little storybook events, they happen on these question marks, it seems. There is an increased entertainment need in 5.2 hours, which I need to address by hiring, people to come in here. But I won't be able to do that without any money, unless, of course, I take a loan. Okay, so everything worked out fine, but we had somebody leave early because they couldn't find space to do the following: 1 times food. I find that very interesting. We have plenty of spaces to sit down. We have other people ordering food. We have food in stock, although I am out of game hens. Let's take a look here really quick. And we'll go up here with our 114 gold that we have. And let's go ahead and get some more game hen. I think that's probably all right. We can also grab a few extra bread rolls and stuff while we're here too. There we go. How's our barrels looking? We got okay stock there. Got adequate beverages in stock at least. I'm just now noticing, by the way, there's a little tiny detail that I wasn't noticing earlier. And these cups are sloshing around. They are full to the current level remaining in the tap. It's just this little detail that you're zoomed out like this, you don't necessarily see it. But if you get really close to the taps, that's where you start to see that. And watch as he takes some more, it'll drop down a little bit. See that? That's kind of interesting. I really love that. Those like tiny little details like that are really, really cool once you notice them. All right, so the Farmers Guild is going to have their deliveries now. That's going to make it to where we no longer have to worry about game hen. And that will help us with the morsel soup situation too. Yep, there we go. I don't have any trail hen or anything, and then we're going to need some more mutton pretty soon too, I think. Let's go ahead and get you there. And the other tap, we'll go ahead and run Druid's Foot. All right, so we'll get all that stuff in stock. Now, I had an increased entertainment need for a while. That was a thing I thought was active, but I didn't hire any entertainers today, and that saves me some cash, thankfully. So we're missing mutton. Let's go ahead and get some of that. That mutton is over here, right? No, trail rations over here. We can also get some of the rats, I suppose, too, because it's on the menu. We can grill it, right? So we'll get some of those, and we'll grab some trail rations, too. We need how much? 321? Cutting it pretty close here. I want to get 2 of these. I'm going to get 2 of these. We're still ahead of our... Oh, yeah. We're easily going to be able to do it. That's fine. So we'll get those things delivered, too, and that'll take care of a lot of the other little warning messages we got up there. Get a big old red present. Ah, some more banners. Carved signs. Yeah, I got a sign earlier too. Another sign earlier I was going to take a look at. So we have this banner here. We can place that right there. Yeah, this carved sign. I'll put that right behind the bar. Yeah, back there would be cool. Got this crocodile skin mat. Saw that earlier. I'm going to put that in front of the stage, actually. And then there was one more thing. It's a big sign. It's like said something about brewing. I just forgot what the... I forgot what it was. Sometimes you just gotta type it in. I think it's just, if I type brew? No. Maybe just sign. No. There was another sign I got earlier, and it's just not in here. I wish these things would appear without having to search for them. Yeah, it's not in there. Perhaps the tap room has it. No. Okay. Or maybe it's in decorative and there's... No. Oh, maybe. in the Stein shelf thing? No, but I get these for free. I suppose I could use these, or get some of these anyway, because they're free. Can make this area more attractive. Maybe another plate. Assign a plates like right there, and then there's another area right here. These things are free too. You can put these over here next to the. Oh, is that gonna burn? No, it's all right. But that crocodile map might, because that's just how we have it. Okay, what about putting it here then? Seems odd to put it there, but it's safe from burning, right? It makes the area more attractive, I guess. So, all right. Pop this open, find the group, say okay. Okay. Outstanding. And then we'll get the mutton delivered soon, and then that will take care of this problem here as well. We'll have all these things firing up, and we'll have some stew. These two things make the same thing, so we're not out of this. It's just like a warning that says we're about to be. There we go. Stock's delivered, and we have dogs' bodies immediately.
We have negative money? That seems undesirable.
That seems understandable. It seems very common that we have negative money. We have it so often. Are they not going to grab this? Come on, you guys. Put this... You. You're changing your outfit, but can you... I don't think I'm allowed to, like, control you. I need someone I can actually puppet here. No, I cannot tell them. Oh, the mutton has to hang from the hooks. That's why they never have this stuff. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this pallet. And we're going to get rid of this pallet too, because we don't need these. Yeah, sell this pallet too. Okay. We get rid of those. And you can trash the game hen that's just sitting there on the ground. Has been for a little while now. And then as soon as we have some money... Yeah, even just a little bit would be good. So the king's new fire safety minister has just sent me a special delivery, and it's just a whole bunch of extinguisher barrels. And those are going to clog up this whole space here, which is unfortunate. I wish I could reserve, haha, I can, for brews in general, but I have to basically... Yeah, I have to basically just reserve for a very specific brew. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to need to do some stuff with money here in a second. These hooks, how much do they cost? If I go to my storeroom, the meat hook is 40 gold. So to get that morsel, to get the mutton in here, I'm going to need 40 gold, and then that gives me the other meat hook. So we go like this, and then I want it to be closer. Oh, you can just hang from the ceiling. You're not actually on the wall. I see. I thought you were on the wall. I can't get you to... I guess you have to be spaced out. Fine. We can hang the mutton on that other hook. That's good. So very full here now with all these fire extinguisher barrels. They don't seem to go bad, so I wish I could just kind of leave them outside, but it is what it is, I guess. Look at all these people waiting. Come on, hurry up. Go, go, go. Serve them. We need to help with their entertainment value here, right? Let's book somebody here to come out and help with that. Cranford, get out here and play your music. It's going to take him a while to get here, I guess. But we're going to hire him today to get some music going there. All right, Halflington Post episode, or not episode, Halflington Post issue 433. The price is conspiracy theories, okay? If you got any of those, you can have the Halflington Post. The gods are watching. Maybe. Peasants have been protesting outside the local church, asking why the gods let bad things happen to us. A cleric tried to calm down the crowd, claiming that the gods are powerless to intervene in mortal affairs, and then called down chain lightning and chased the protesters away. Wait, what? He called... Okay. The gods are powerless to interfere in mortal affairs. Okay, cool. Can we maybe get one of you guys to pay? There we go. Just a little bit. I want to get some entertainers. That's good enough. Just wanted to have some money for entertainers here. Let's call in Three-Legged Mike here just to start the day. Somebody. Get somebody in here. There we go. And as we get more cash, then we'll go ahead and add another entertainer to the schedule here really quick. Let's get him. Let's get fiddled. People like fiddle. There we go. We'll go up to about to 11, and then we'll stop the fiddling. There we go. So at least there's some entertainers in here today. That's nice. They pretty much all play the same music, you know. Kind of wish there was a little bit of variety here. But it's okay. It's not really part of the game, you know. We should look into, I think, getting more booze. The big merchant dude is arriving in 3 days. So if we want more booze, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned... Well, this isn't really the old-fashioned way, is it? We're going to have to get more in here. And I think 1-star booze is probably not good enough. Let's get Stellar Aura. I like this stuff. It's cheaper when the regular merchant comes in and gives it to me, but that's okay. We'll go like this. Yeah, let's get 2 more of those. Just get some more in stock. And then also, since I have the ability to do it, let's get some more carrots as well, because we're going to need that to make additional stuff. Okay. Got a present. See what's up with that. It's just a tea shelf. Okay. Cool. Work on that too. Not meeting your satisfactions, eh? You're 80%. You're almost there. You have to interact with the bulletin board. Do I need to make another bulletin board? Is that what I'm seeing here? Do you need 2 of them, guys? Do you need a second one? I can go all the way over to this side, but it's going to be, you know, getting... The problem is the fire. I can put one here. Having 2 of them might help your needs for that, right? And then, man, having 2 dartboards maybe might help as well, but there we go. Hey, Alan has a storybook now.
This tastes kind of funny. The starver eyes his sandwich suspiciously as he chews a small mouthful. The bread looks mouldy to you, but maybe it's just the lighting in here. I noticed some spoiled goods in the storeroom. You don't think it contaminated everything we keep in there, do you? Maybe we should toss everything in the storeroom and give it a scrubbing just in case.
No, I think it's probably fine. I'm not doing that.
You're right. I'm sure I'm worrying over nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
He chuckles to himself as he strolls away and takes a big bite of his sandwich. You try to ignore the gagging sounds that follow.
Is that gonna have a problem? Alan is sick with voluminous vomitus. Okay. So with Alan being sick, I can't exactly have him working and doing things right now, right? Yeah. 0% cured at a 30% heal rate. Until they rest, they will feel ill and spew large quantities of vomit. Oh, and it's also infectious. Yay. Okay. We want him to go to assigned bed. No, we want him to stop working. And do I have to just put him on? I think I have to do this. Alan. Okay, so Alan, take the rest of the day off, buddy. Just take the rest of the day off, Alan. Just go. Alan, put that down. Alan, no. Stop it. Stop it. Go sleep. Over here. Go to bed. Just put that down. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it's infectious. I want you to go away from everybody. Elijah is sick with it too. Gosh, he just walked past him, didn't he? Is that what it was? Oh, where is he? Dude, he's... Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible news, everyone. Go to bed. Just go to bed. It's gonna happen to everybody, and we're just screwed. Go to bed. Take the rest of the day off. Oh my gosh, no. He's gonna infect somebody else on his way over there. No! Why is everybody getting sick? This is stupid. This sucks. Oh no. Everybody's getting sick now. I mean, there's no way I can get them to their beds without them walking past somebody. It's incredibly infectious, even without vomiting, apparently. Okay, well, I'll put you in this bed then. Assigned to a different bed. Okay, go to bed. What bed are you assigned to? Can I just tell you to go to bed? Just generically go to bed? Which bed are you assigned to? I'm going to assign you to a different bed in a second. Go to bed. Please don't walk past any of my other staff and get them sick. Okay, all the sick people, as far as I can tell, are in bed. Okay. Yikes. Durgan. All right, this is like going to infect my entire staff now then, basically. Do you have to close the whole bar? We can't close the whole restaurant. I gotta pay people. I gotta pay people. I can't close everything. We are very, very... We're in a lot of trouble here. Yeah. Durgan needs to go to bed too. Go to bed. And just take the rest of the day off. Oh my gosh. Yes, please take the rest of the day off. Go to bed. And of course, everybody is... It's just going to randomly hit other staff members, probably. I mean, I've got everybody who is sick in bed right now, but... Yikes. All right, so... Mithra then had a money beats stress. She stole 85 gold when she's overstressed. Because she has catharsis now. But what's the big change here? Slept on the floor. Really? Sleeping on the floor? You have beds. You just... Is it because he's sleeping in your bed? That's silly. It's got to be that, though, isn't it? Or you're probably assigned to a different bed somewhere. A different bed. I don't know. All right. Well, that's a new random event that I hadn't had before. So there are 4 people sick. And yeah, Mithra then is still like 50% morale. It's going back up, though, with catharsis. So that's all right, I guess. With the amount of money I have, though, is going to be a very hard... That's going to be a hard recovery. We're going to need to take a loan here in a second because there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. We just got some carrots delivered. And these people are going to bed. It looks like, for the most part... No. You're done, right? Surely you're not sick again. Are you still sick? But you went to bed. But you went to bed. Oh, no. Go to bed. You, go back to bed. No, you're still sick. Go back to bed. No. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Why am I babysitting all of you? I mean, I'm in deep trouble now with that. I'm going to have to take out loans just to get out of debt here. No, go back to bed. You, stop vomiting. Stop vomiting. Go to bed. Everybody sleep. Alan. Oh, Alan. Go to bed. No, 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 no. Wow, this is silly. I thought they were sick until they went to sleep. This seems like sick. Well, at a 30% heal rate, right? Until they rest, they will feel ill and spew large quantities of vomit. Oh, and it's also infectious. Let's take a look at sickness here really quick. Because at 30% makes it seem like this is going to recur at 30% per day. Which means I need them out for over 3 days to have it fully cured here. So though rare, it is possible for staff and patrons to get sick in your tavern. Sicknesses are caused by filth, contaminated food and drink, infestation nests, chaos, or story events. Like saying no to throwing out all my stuff. 6 staff. I still stand by it. I'm not throwing out all that stuff. That's a full stock room. Lots of... There's like $400, 500 gold worth of stuff in there. 6 staff are automatically cured over time, but may require bed rest. Sick patrons will leave your tavern unsatisfied. Specific traits can alter susceptibility to sickness. Be aware that of shared quarters, some sicknesses are infectious. Indeed, they are. Wow. That is happening, but that's why I got them all kind of grouped together over here. Plus the one, which is, you know, Durgan is not grouped in here, but it's gonna have to be fine. I just didn't want him to be clear across the room with these 5. I'd rather him be close to the 1. So go to bed. You will stay in bed, dude. You are gonna stay in bed until you are healed, until you are cured. Everyone else will work and do your job for you. Go to bed. Yep, go to bed. I'm just going to keep doing this. Nope. Turn around and go back to bed. Just throw up, go to bed. Throw up, go to bed. Because it's friggin' addictive, or it's infectious. Gosh. There you go. Come on.
Have you checked the timeline recently?
Increased scroll rack needs. Yeah, well, I've got 2 of them. And I've already paid for them, but we're going to have a debt problem here in a second, aren't we? We are. I mean, we're going to have a huge debt problem. I need to take a loan. The other thing keeping all the sick people in the same bed does is it keeps all the vomit in one place, so you don't have vomit everywhere to pick up. But it is really hard to get them to stay in bed because they are constantly getting up. None of them have any work shifts to worry about. And then now they're having mental breaks, which prevent me from really controlling them. So now he is going into the food room to binge eat the food here. He's 66% cured. But I can't tell him to go back to bed because he's having a mental break at the moment. So that part's tricky. I just want them to stay away from everybody. And then like our guy comes in to clean this place, right? So now he's potentially getting infected by this. Alan, go back to bed. Nope. He's going to have a mental break now. He's not going to go back to bed. Go to bed. Wow. Did he just clean his own vomit? I feel like he did. There we go. Go to bed. Durgan, go to bed too. Everybody just stay in bed and don't infect everybody else. The rest of the tavern continues to operate as planned. We have all the stuff in stock for the most part. We're out of trail rations. That's about it. We're unable to make some more bread, so I need to get some of that. But now we're in debt again. And we got some stuff coming in here, some more supplies. No, Alan. What are you doing? Alan's stealing money. That's what he's doing. And he's having a mental break now too. So yeah, if I don't let them continue and just go on with their business, they have mental breaks, and that's the problem. There is also a need for this table. The people in this room want this table. And I'm actually thinking that we could extend this. I don't know if I have enough money to do. I probably do. Staff room. Can I extend the staff room to where it is actually over here like this? So I'm just going to extend that staff room like this. And then let's go in and get this wall to be removed. If it'll let me. No. Okay. Not a huge deal. Oh, it's because it's not expanded all the way. Hang on. Staff room needs to be here too. Yeah, like that. Okay. It looks the same, but it's not. And now I can remove it, right? No? Hold on. That's weird that I can't delete that. That wall is not deletable. Huh. Okay, well, regardless, we should be able to put a staff table in here. And then they don't have to yell at me anymore about the fact that they don't have a table. Stock delivered. Can't tell Alan to go to bed. They are all having mental breaks now, so I can't control them anymore. I mean, they're having some happiness because of catharsis, but they're just going to start spewing vomit everywhere now, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, as long as they're having mental breaks. So they're going to just infect all the customers now. Alan, go to bed. Get out of there. Damn you, Alan. Durgan, come over here. Go back to bed. All right. All you mental break people.
Chaos strikes again.
Oh, boy. Alan got a happiness penalty. What is this? What just happened to him? Lightning struck him. 79% cured. Oh, my God. Go to bed, Alan. Okay. So while all that's happening, we're keeping the vomit away from all the customers and the food, and as much as we can anyway, we're keeping this out of here. I'm going to tell them to clean that so we don't have that problem. And then if I could have somebody maybe come over and do some dog's body work. Yeah? You want to store that in the larder, please? Lola is no longer sick. Good. Good. We can let you wake up then. Oh, you went to sleep for 24 hours. That actually helped so much, the fact that you weren't getting up. Because you had a mental break, which makes you go to sleep for 24 hours. So that's cool. 82% cured and 90 or 81% cured. So just keep going to bed. She cured herself super fast, which is great, but she's also completely out of energy now. Still out of energy despite sleeping for a day. But that's going to hopefully get them to where they're cured a lot faster too. I need people to do dog's body work. Cuthbert's in here doing his grill thing. Look at the guy go. Look at him go. A lot of customers are going to not get served very fast here. Like he's waiting. Hungry need, waiting to fulfill. Yeah, he's going to wait. There's nobody at the bar. So all of this is just horrible. No, he's having a mental break again. And he's going past customers now. Okay. Outstanding. So good. Can't wait. You there. Can you bring in... You won't do this. Yes, store. We don't have any space for barrels because of all of the extinguisher barrels. Can we trash that? I don't want the extinguisher barrels. I don't need them. We can just get rid of them, please. Or at least 3 of them. You can get rid of 3 of them. So we can store the other stuff inside. All right, everybody's stealing money because the mental breaks. You know, that's still happening. And you're spewing your vomit everywhere. Go back to bed, please. All right, there's one more person sick, wandering in the kitchen, having a mental break. And I can't tell him to do anything. With my luck, they're going to get somebody else sick right before they're cured, and then I'll have to deal with it all over again, you know? That would just be game over, man. I would just quit. I'm like, all right, well, game's over. I got somebody else sick. You get out of the way. Get away from customers. I can't tell him to go anywhere because his mental break. I can't tell him to get out of there. He's just wandering. Alan, buddy, you got to get out of there. Alan has mental break. Everybody is they're just gonna show up. There we go. Alan's good. Alan, where are you? Alan, are you still on a mental break? No, you're not. Go to bed. All right, both of them will listen to me now, hopefully. Elijah, no longer sick. Very good. Very good. Durgan, come back to bed, please. Elijah, you work now. You have a job now. Elijah is now back to work. We'll have you go, let's say 11 to 11. That's be 13 hours for you. Go. You have a job now. Please go do it. Alan is no longer sick as well. Fantastic. Alan, you have a job now. Alan's coming back to work too. Okay, same thing. We'll have you work like this. Yep. That's good. Right to there is fine. As generalist for now. Excellent. You're not sick anymore either. Durgan can come back to work. And we'll take away this shift and this shift. Okay. For now, everybody just starts back again as a generalist, and then I can more specialize them later. I'm just trying to... Maybe should be a cook or something. Malola can be a cook, so maybe we'll have you be here, and then you can be, like, say, a chef for this part, and then we'll do generalist work here. Yeah, and maybe janitor stuff at the beginning of your shift. I feel like that's kind of a waste because you're going to change your clothes for 1 hour of a shift, so no thanks. We'll actually have you do this then. And then the last person who's sick is Alan. At least he was sick, and he's just a generalist. Okay, so go ahead. Okay, so nobody else is sick with this anymore. No vomit anymore. If we can clean it up, that would be swell. I'd like you to clean here, please. Or somebody can clean there. So when she's done sleeping forever and waking up after her mental break, we'll be back to normal, okay? Everything can resume on its regular schedule. That's wild. Okay, so go ahead and pay all of our bills there. Crazy. And then to get out of debt, I need to pay this one now. I had a little bit on this one, and then I'm just letting it go, not paying it off. So now I've got this loan, which I owe 304 with us. So we'll just have that loan now, and we'll let it run until I can reasonably pay it off. No issues. But we're, you know, starting today at least with more money than we normally start with. So there's at least that. Yep, and we have a staff table now. What we don't have in this room is a little bit of lighting. So we can put that maybe like right here just to provide that lighting for their table and areas. And then if we take a look at brightness, I mean, that's okay, right? There's a little bit of a dark area right here, and I don't like that, but I can't put anything here. Well, maybe if I move this shelf, maybe if I move this shelf where it can't burn. We can move it here, but that's just going to be in the way of that counter. I'll put it here. Is it going to burn there? No. Okay, so it doesn't burn there. And then what we can do instead then is we'll take this lantern and place it here. All right, is that good? That table is going to burn now. It's not that close to it. How about there? That's better. Okay, so we at least have some light here now, right? Yeah, not super dark. I'll deal with that. That's fine. You can have a little darkness there. How are we doing on stock right now? We need more coarse flour to make bread. We got all the soup stuff happening. Morsel stew, morsel soup, and then the stew is all good. Looks like we got some carrots, although they're probably getting close to expiration. And you got a couple of days on those. All right, yeah, a day or two, I guess, on that. So that's good. And then we have a little bit of booze, but I need to trash all these extinguisher barrels. We really don't need these. So we're going to get rid of those. Looks like we got one more mutton, which is going to expire in about a day or 13 hours. Oh, then you're just sitting out. That's neat. Hey, dog's body person, can you... Oh, in progress. He's on his way out to do that. All right, it's the next day, and she's still sleeping because she has to go through that whole 24-hour span, and then she ends that 24 span with 0 energy. So then she has to keep sleeping to get energy, and finally she's waking up and going to work. We have a new story book, though, and it's somebody called Alathan. Let's take a look.
Curled parchments covered in cramped writing are scattered all over the bar top. A forlorn elf has been shuffling through the paperwork for hours, muttering under their breath. They haven't earned more than curious looks from the other patrons, but if a rush comes, you're going to need that bar surface to serve drinks. Maybe this elf could use a fresh set of eyes on whatever this mess is.
Okay, what are you working on there, friend?
At first, the elf doesn't seem to hear you. But after a moment, their dazed eyes drift up to meet yours. What? Oh, nothing. Well, wait. You're a business type, right? You know about all the forms and taxes and fees and whatever. Money stuff, yeah?
I know my way around a ledger. What's the problem?
A look of relief washes over their face, and they scoot the parchments toward you with both hands. So... I'm a thief, right? Last month, I lifted a nobleman's coin purse, and it wasn't until I got home that I realized it wasn't full of coins. It was full of diamonds. Do you have any idea what tax bracket that puts me in this year? What do I do?
I mean, I love it. You're a thief. What? I mean, why would a thief pay taxes?
The elf looks affronted, their hand drifting up to their mouth as if to ward off a bad taste.
Oh my God.
Of course I pay my taxes. I'm a thief, not a criminal. I did try to negotiate into a lower rate with the tax office, of course. You know, one thief to another. No luck.
No, one thief to another. I love it. Hey, you know, I'm no tax expert, but maybe just give some away. Yeah, give some away.
The elf sits bolt upright, looking thunderstruck. By the spirits, that's brilliant! And anything I give away, I can write off as a charitable donation against what I owe on the rest. I'm saved!
So saved.
They sweep all the papers off the bar top and into a bag. I can even give it away stealthily, so it's a work-related expense. Reverse thievery. Genius.
Maybe you should pay me for consulting.
The elf rushes for the door, shouting something about a double write-off. Sometime later, you discover the diamond resting in your front pocket.
There you go. Yeah. Consulting fees. How much money did I get? 100. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. I tried to negotiate a lower rate with the tax office, one thief to another. I love it. Oh, he started a bar fight. Hey, cut that out. Cut it out. What? No, shoot, there's a fire. There might be a problem here. Yeah, I mean, there's a fire probably over where this is, right? Or is that not where the fire is? You guys have firefighting stuff, right? Yeah, we do. We got equipment for that. There you go. Okay, so here's the order of events here. Baldemar is freaking out, so he started a bar fight. He's going to have catharsis now from his mental break. And then all while that was happening, we had, it's like multiple fires breaking out. Or at least, there's just everything has gone to shit, right? We have 4 people down for super long time. Still tried to keep the business operational the entire time. We have to rebuild this. This is going to cost me the 100 gold that I just got. Great. I'm not going to repair that lantern. I'm just going to sell it. Yep. And the same thing with this. I guess I could let that fix. Yeah. Yeah, so like the 100 gold that I just got from that event comes back. And then all the while, because we're down 4 staff, we're severely understaffed. So, and basically everybody who was responsible for being a janitor was the people who were sick. So we have lots of infestation problems now. And it's going to take us a long time to get back into it. We have more fires more things catching fire and everything too. So like this is all just not good. All right, there's just a lot of bad stuff happening here, and it's going to take a couple of days, I think, to really sort it out. Now that she's up and doing things, maybe she can, go back to actually cleaning once in a while. She's supposed to be a janitor. I'm going to make her a janitor, I think, all the way. You're just a janitor. You're a chef and a janitor, and that is all you are. Until you clean. You're terrible at cleaning, though. Ugh. Fine, you're gonna be a chef. I'll get someone else to clean. You win. I'll get someone else to do this. You're not a chef here, though. Let's have you be... we'll have you do dog's body here to start your shift, and then you can be generalist at the end of your day. That's fine. You get 1 more hour in your day, though, don't you? You sure do. Yeah, you're waking up to 1 more hour. Elijah, you're not great at hardly anything. We'll do that with you. And then who is good at janitor? Durgan is a good janitor. Jurgen is going to be a janitor like that. Okay. So let's let him do that. And then maybe he can turn this stuff around. Now we don't have a light source over here. I guess I should probably put that back. Yeah, I know. I probably should put it back. I mean, I had to rebuild it anyway, so hopefully this doesn't catch anything on fire. Let's see. Hang on. What's the fire risk? Oh, well, hang on. What's the fire risk here? Severe. How about now? Severe. There was a spot here where it wasn't severe. I just have to find that very specific spot. And it'll be back to normal. There we go. So not a severe fire risk anymore. That said, we have a filth problem, a major filth problem, and it is so extensive. I feel like I want to just close the store for 1 whole day and just have everybody do nothing but clean for 1 whole day. I mean, I feel like that's just got to happen at this point. If I could afford to do that, I would. Let me just see what we are at. 334 for the payment. Yikes. I don't think I can afford that. We can pay this off. We're at 191, and now the payment's 276. So that will hopefully get me out of the hole that I'm in. I have no debt now. Okay, so we got through the sickness, we got through the bar fights, the numerous mental breaks that were happening over and over again. And it looks like we are just six over on budget. Yeah, all it was 6 over. I was given this as well. the natural stone hearth. Interesting. The hearth itself doesn't appear anyway to have a fire in it. I didn't notice that, but I can put the brazier inside it. The brazier, brazier, whatever. I can put that in here. So that's kind of good. And then if you take a look at, you know, temperature, it's actually quite hot. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Get rid of this. Or no, don't get rid of it. Move it. No, don't do that. Okay, stop. Move this out of here. Let's put this in another place where it's not so... like this. Is this okay? Fire-wise, is that okay? Yeah. So now we can have this. So now both of these rooms can be warm. Oh, you do have some warmth. Wait, so do you have light too? Because you weren't working that way before. Let me see. Do you actually provide light? Okay, well, you're light and temperature. That's perfect. Oh, I love that thing. And then there's a flammability problem. But because of course there is. I need to move it around. Let's slide it a little bit to the side, just a little bit. And there's still a little bit of a fire risk on that one bed. Just a little bit on that one bed. Yeah, it's still there. Interesting. Slide it just a little bit more. I'm gonna get right next to the other beds now. Yeah, that's no good. But maybe I can remove... I want to get rid of it. I want to move this somewhere else now. Let's move this. How about in the corner over here, just to provide some extra light. And then, so what else can we do here for fires? I can shift this bed to be here and slide this down. At least I thought I could slide it down. Maybe I can't slide it down. It's still green now, though. It seems fine. This doesn't need to be there. We can move this to the hallway, away from the rug, if that will work. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't look pretty, but it's working. All right. And then I could probably do the same thing here. I could put one of these. It's 100 gold for one of them, I think, without having it. But I could put one of them here, and that'll make it look really good too. I just don't know where to move it to. Does it fit in the tap room, or is it a staff room only thing? Is a stage natural stone hearth right here. It's 148 gold. Yeah, we have the hearth, and then we have this natural stone, which is a little bit more. But that provides all the things we need for that. So I'm probably gonna start switching that, right? I need to start switching this in here. This whole corner is gonna be the stone hearth instead. That'll help out a lot. But you know, with being down 6 gold, ugh. The good news is we're finally getting all these infestation, all these bugs and stuff are starting to get cleaned up. That's a great thing. And then we're actually going to go a little bit further into debt once this pops. So I kind of want to sell something really quick just to get that to reset the timer. So what I could do, I guess, is 12 would be enough. We'll sell this really quick. That resets the timer so that we can then go back into debt for this, and then the bankruptcy warning happens. And now we're set. We have some alcohol in reserve. We have supplies for food. We have soups. All the things. Back to normal, such as normal is in this game. Prophecy fixation, a looming crisis. We don't need that. According to his parents, yet another local farm boy, claiming to be a hero reincarnated to save the world, has packed a bag and set off on what he called his hero's journey. We've reached out to friends and family for comment, but by all accounts, the young man is completely unexceptional. Experts are concerned that this trend is on the rise, as easy access to mediocre young men on quests may create a population boom in the region's wolves. What? Oh my god. Is your partner lawful? Take our alignment quiz. Wow. Well, this has been an episode. I'm satisfied as much as I can be with what's happened. Stability is coming. It's going to take a while. People aren't very happy. Nothing to do, easily bored, fine. We'll get you there, okay? Are you a dog's body? Is this why? You're a dog's body with nothing to do. Sure, you know what? I'm gonna have you do this. Let's be a dog's body here, be a janitor here. Now you have something to do for sure. Yeah, it's 13 hours though. You don't want 13 hours. We'll do this. Yeah, this is fine. We'll have you be a dog's body here. No, don't switch. Well, I need you to be the problem is that like my deliveries happen 3 or 4 a.m. That's why you're a dog's body. That's why you're here, is because of deliveries being at this time. But tell you, maybe I can have you go just a little bit earlier, I guess. You'll just switch jobs more often, I guess. It's fine. Whatever. Maybe I'll pay you guys more if I think you deserve it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful day. I mean, they're gonna put it out, right? I mean, they're gonna put it out. It'll happen, right? They're gonna put the fire out. See, they put the fire out, and there's another one, and it's out. Now have a nice day. Bye bye.